Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Scott, and today we're going to be reviewing the Eidolon. Parabellum was kind enough to send us a preview model, so let's go ahead and dive into a review of this awesome kit. Let's start off by taking a look at the pieces. Now this is a resin kit, and I have to say I'm pretty happy with the quality of the resin. First thing I noticed when I opened this kit up is that there are no bent or warped pieces in the kit, which is always really good to see, especially when you have long-handled pole weapons like this guy has. Now there is quite a bit of flash to clean up along some of the smaller pieces, as well as a handful of sprue pegs that were used in the injection process. We can clean those up pretty easily, but as you can see, the pieces are detailed. This is going to be a fun model. I'm excited to get to paint it. Now before we can put this model together, we're going to need to clean up the pieces a little bit. We're going to do this by taking a set of clippers, and we're going to remove the pegs on the model. To do this, we just put the clippers as close as possible and parallel to the point of contact, and we're going to carefully clip them off. We'll then go through with an X-Acto blade and cut off any bits of the peg that are left over. Next thing we need to do is we need to clean up the flash. Now this is bits of resin that leak out of the mold. They're super thin and super easy. All we have to do to clean these up is take an X-Acto blade, and we're just going to run this along the edges that have the flash. We're not digging into the model at all. Just running this along the edge is enough to take these pieces off. Now that we have the model all put together, you might be wondering just how large this model is. So here he is standing next to a couple other models from the City-States Army. As you can see, he is brute-sized, so he's a lot larger than infantry. He is standing similar in height to the Minotaurs, although he is skinnier. Now here we can see the model standing next to some brutes from other armies, and as we can see, he's pretty much just average brute size. There's nothing super special about him. Now I imagine if he were standing up straight, he would be towering over these other brutes. And finally, we get to see him standing next to the Inquisitors, which are another kit that's releasing alongside this model. Now, as you can see, he is pretty much the same size as the Inquisitors. In fact, if he didn't have a fancier helmet and 4 arms, he'd probably blend in right alongside him, and you wouldn't be able to tell that he was a character. I'm really excited to get to paint this model. It's going to be a fun model, both from a hobby perspective and from a gameplay perspective. I'm really excited to get to experiment with fun ways to paint the skin. And then from a gameplay perspective, this guy's going to have some really flexible and fun rules. He's going to be able to choose between one of 3 different combat directives that allow him to augment different stats on his profile, whether that's adding more attacks or increasing his cleave. It's going to make him very flexible, and I honestly think he'll be one of the funner characters in the game to play with. So if you're a City-States player, definitely consider checking out this model. It releases this weekend, so go check out your local game store where you can buy Conquest and see if they have him in stock. Thank you for watching this video today. I really hope that you've enjoyed it. If you have, go ahead and like it, and then subscribe to my channel so you can see future videos I make. I'd like to give a special shout out to my channel members that make videos like this possible. If you would like to become a channel member, hit the join button below this video. As always, have an amazing day, and we'll catch you in the next one.